Today, we're going to break down one of the world's most prestigious programs for future leaders in business and policy, the Master in Economics and Finance at HEC Paris. So what exactly makes this program such a global powerhouse? Let's dive in and find out. Okay, first things first, to really get this program, you have to understand the school behind it. HEC Paris is known all over the world as a benchmark for excellence, but what's really behind that reputation? Well, for starters, the rankings speak for themselves. The Financial Times consistently puts HEC as the #2 business school in all of Europe. And we're not talking about a one-time thing here. That's a powerful reflection of sustained quality in teaching, in research, and maybe most importantly, in the career outcomes for its graduates. And that incredibly high standard isn't just for the school as a whole. You see that same level of excellence trickle down into all the individual programs. Many of them, like the Master in Strategic Management, are ranked #1 in the world. It really proves there's this deep well of quality across the entire institution. But it's about so much more than just the rankings. The whole school is driven by this core idea, learn to dare. And that's not just some catchy marketing slogan. It's the mindset they want to build in their students. It's all about encouraging you to explore new ideas, to challenge how things are done, and to really unlock your full potential. So, keeping that world-class reputation in mind, let's zoom in on the Master in Economics and Finance itself. What's its mission? And maybe the most important question, who is this program really for? At its heart, the program is designed to train top corporate leaders. And how does it do that? Well, it builds a bridge between super high-level economic theory and the very real, practical, messy challenges that businesses face every single day. So, who is going to be sitting next to you in class? These numbers paint a really clear picture. It's a young, incredibly bright, and high-achieving group. And think about it. A median GMAT of 690, that tells you the classroom discussions are going to be sharp, fast-paced, and at a seriously high level. You're surrounded by motivated people right at that key moment in their careers. And just look at this diversity. A staggering 83% of the students come from outside of France. This creates a truly global classroom. So what does that mean for you? It means from day one, your projects, your discussions, your whole perspective is going to be shaped by all these different international viewpoints. All right, so what does the actual day-to-day learning look like? The curriculum is really carefully designed to turn that big picture theory into practical, real-world action. The whole philosophy of the program is built on this perfect 50-50 balance. So on one side, you get this super rigorous academic theory from world-class researchers. But on the other side, that theory is immediately put to the test with hands-on stuff, like case studies and insights from people who are actually working in the industry right now. Your journey kicks off with 5 mandatory core courses. These are really the essential building blocks for modern economic analysis. They give you the tools you need to understand everything from the weird biases in human behavior to analyzing complex economic data. And once you have that solid foundation, you get to start building your own path. You can really tailor the program to your specific career goals by picking from elective tracks in some really cutting-edge areas. Whether your passion is in sustainable finance or maybe it's in advanced data analytics. But the learning doesn't just stop at the classroom door. Nope. The program actually pushes you out into the real world. You've got opportunities for specialized certificates sponsored by giants like LVMH and Kering, an international study trip, and even a required period of professional experience. Okay, so what's the payoff? After all this intense work, where does this degree actually take you? Let's get to the good stuff, the career outcomes. Let's start with this huge number. 96% of graduates have a job within just 3 months of finishing the program. And look, that's not just a nice-sounding statistic. It's a huge signal from the global job market about just how valuable and in-demand these skills really are. And that high demand, well, it definitely shows up in the paycheck. The average starting salary is 78,000 euros. That reflects the kind of high-level, impactful roles that graduates are stepping into right out of the gate. And hey, remember that global classroom we talked about? Well, it becomes a global career. A majority of graduates, we're talking 59%, actually start their careers outside of their home country. This program genuinely opens doors to opportunities all over the world. But it's not all about the numbers, is it? They reflect a much deeper transformation. As this quote from an alumna really highlights, the goal isn't just to get you a job in finance. It's to give you the perspective you need to navigate and truly understand the modern global economy. And graduating, that's really just the beginning. You become part of one of the world's most influential alumni networks. I mean, with 80,000 members in 130 countries, this community becomes a career-long asset for advice, for connections, for opportunities. It's incredible.
Okay, so if this is all sounding like the right fit for you, let's quickly demystify the application process. How do you actually get in? The path to getting in is a really clear four-step process. So you'll start with your online application. That then goes to an admissions jury for a review. From there, if you're pre-selected, you get invited for an interview, and that leads to the final admission decision.
And you get multiple chances to apply, which is great. There are 5 application rounds spread all throughout the year. This gives you the flexibility to submit your application when you feel you're really ready to present your absolute strongest case.
And that brings us full circle, right back to that core idea of HEC Paris. So the final question really goes beyond the academics and career stats. It's asking you if you're ready for the challenge, not just to earn a degree, but to find your purpose and, well, to learn how to dare.